Well, this is a bit interesting, isn't it? Hello, strangers. It has been the longest time. I don't even know where to begin. So, I am finally back. I am back on YouTube, and this time, hold me to it. Please, honestly, I can't even begin to explain how hard it's been for me just to pick up the camera. We need to rewind all the way back to March, back to Paris. That was the last video on my channel. There's gonna be a lot to unpack, so grab yourself a nice coffee or a pumpkin spice latte, because I have heard rumors that it's coming back sooner than ever, and I can't wait for autumn. You guys know how much I love autumn winter. I'm so excited. I'm just really excited to be sat filming again. It feels really, really, really weird. So if I come across really weird, I am so sorry. But yeah, it's just gonna be one of those things where I just kind of have to get back into the groove of things. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little get ready with me. And I also have later in this video a lounge underwear haul. I did buy all this myself because I felt like I needed a nice wardrobe update. Lingerie update. I needed a nice little lingerie update. I do work with lounge, but this is just completely me buying a load of underwear. Can't wait to show you all, and especially on a size 16 curvier body, because I feel like that's not shown as much, and I kind of want to put a bit more of me into YouTube. Like what I put on Instagram and TikTok, I want to put a bit more of that into my YouTube videos. So think of this as like a brand new start, a brand new, fresh, new year, turn of the book, a brand new book. Let's call it a brand new book, not a chapter. This isn't a new chapter. This is a whole new book, let me tell you. So I've made myself a lovely caramel iced latte to get me through, doing my makeup this morning, and then obviously trying on some gorgeous underwear. I can't wait. We have a lot to talk about. First of all, my makeup bag. It's from the Flat Lay company. I actually bought this from Boots. It was reduced. You know, like those little corners in Boots where everything's kind of reduced. It was on there a couple of months ago, I think I got it. But yeah, I was like, absolute bargain. I love a bargain. So I just ran on in and saw it, picked it up, took it home, and it's now my makeup bag. So there is a big elephant in the room. I'm blonde, I am back blonde. Within my unplanned time off YouTube, I went that blonde. I absolutely love it. I feel so much more me. I did love being a ginge, absolutely loved the colour, just everything about it. The only thing I found was that it was just so hard to upkeep. So yeah, I just love being a blondie. I just feel me. I just feel so me. So yeah, that kind of happened. I got the urge and I was like, yeah, I've just got to do it. So then I did it. I'll go along and I will tell you all everything that I'm using. I'll also link it all down below so you guys can shop if you fancy the look of anything. But yeah, let's go ahead with that. So the first thing I go in with and use, oh, it's a bit bright on the camera. The first thing I go in and use is this Elizabeth Arden face mist. I absolutely love this. It's their 8-hour miracle hydrating mist. And I just put this on before I start any of my makeup, just because it gives this nice kind of moisturizing base before I actually do anything. So I just let that dry. What else have I got to talk to you about? There is a lot. I say that like there's nothing to talk to you about. There is so much to talk to you about since March. Since March. How long has that been? March, April, May, June, July, August. 5 months. It's almost September. Almost. And a lot is happening. Do I go straight in and tell you the biggest thing that's happening? Obviously I am. I'm not gonna leave something as big as this. It's probably gonna be in the title. This is, I suppose, my little announcement. By the way, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream as my moisturizer. It's also got SPF 30 in, I believe, but I go ahead and put another SPF on anyway. Yeah, I don't know how to say this. I feel so nervous because I feel like once I say this, it's then gonna be out there for the world to hear. I am so dramatic. Oh my God, Megan, get over yourself. I suppose what it is it's just gonna be real, and I think the reality is gonna hit. And I'm literally filming this 2 days before. I'm just gonna come ahead and say it. We're leaving London. I'm laughing because I feel really awkward about it. It's so bittersweet, ridiculously bittersweet, but there's a lot to talk about. There's gonna be a lot of chopping and changing when I'm telling you all these products. So next I go in with my primer. This is the Invisible UV Flawless Poreless, I love it. Flawless Poreless Primer, and this is the one from Charlotte Tilbury with SPF 50, which you can never have too much SPF, so let's go ahead with that. This decision was our plan B, basically. Our tenancy was naturally coming to an end anyway, like we're not leaving earlier, we're not leaving later, and I absolutely have loved living in Wembley for the past 2 years. I have loved it so much. It has been one hell of a ride, and yeah, it basically just kind of boiled down to it for a couple of factors really. The main being, we want to save up and buy a house, Josh and I. If you're new here, Josh is my boyfriend. I have been with him for over 8 years now, and we have a lovely little puppy called Rupert. He's not a puppy. Is he a puppy? He's 2. He's almost 2. Yeah, he's almost 2 in October. He's the gorgeous little thing. I love him. So do you call him a dog or a puppy? I call him a pup all the time. But anyway, that's my rambling. You'll get used to me rambling a lot on here. And yeah, we basically want to buy a house, which is super exciting. And we kind of came to the realization that if we stay in London and pay the London prices for renting, because we rent, yeah, if we ended up staying in London and paying the prices that the London rental market is at the minute, I've never known the London rental market like it. It has been lethal. It's been brutal, like absolutely brutal. So Josh as well, I'm sure he won't mind me saying, he has now finished his master's degree, and for his next step into becoming a lawyer, his job is still based in London basically. So we need that direct access to still commute into London. I'm still doing musical theatre as much as I can do. I've not yet been cast in anything. Keeping my fingers crossed. I have been so close, and that's all I'm going to say, because otherwise that's a whole nother tangent. I think it's not much of a we wanted to move out. A little bit. I'll touch on that again later on. But honestly, I have never known the rental market to be so cutthroat. I literally have no words. I'm almost speechless about it, because we have now been in London for over 5 years and I have loved every single second. I used to say when I was younger that London is the place I wanted to be. I think it was like my 10th birthday or something, and I said to my mum and dad, we were up on the London Eye, and I was like, I'm gonna live here when I'm older. And now I have, and to say that I've lived here for half a decade already, I think is pretty good, like absolutely amazing. The big news is, in a roundabout way, I'm so awful at explaining things, we are moving out, and we're just gonna be a little bit closer to family and friends back at home. And put it this way, we're moving into a house. Now this makes me excited. Let me move on, otherwise I'm not gonna get anything done on my face. So next I am going to go in with my Hollywood Flawless filter. To anyone that has the Hollywood Flawless filter, does the words just fall off? Because mine has just fallen off. I have this in the shade 3 Fair, so I'll go ahead and put this on. So yeah, we've got a house, we've got a garden. You guys, I can't wait. Be prepared for the moving vlogs, of course. I'm so excited. And this is what I meant at the start of the video. We are 2 days away from leaving London. So this is why I'm filming this now, because I want to get it all ready. I want to upload this and then basically get into the moving vlogs, because you guys loved my moving vlogs last time. And I think to move into a house, there's going to be a lot more. We're moving into an unfurnished house as well, so there's going to be a lot more to film, a lot more to show you all, and yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, like I said, it is bittersweet leaving London. It's going to be a massive change. I love London with all my heart. I am such a city girl, but I know my heart, I am more of a country girl. So literally, yeah, the main reason was we wanted to do it as a financial move, and I think with the state that everything is in at the minute, the cost of living is like, you can't even put it into words. For us, I know it's the right decision. I am excited, but also I feel like I will appreciate London a bit more for what it is, for when I do have to come in for work, and also just for fun and social when I do come in. The train is literally a 40-minute train away, which is pretty much the same as what I'd be on the tube getting into central London anyway. But yeah, that's kind of the big the big news. I am really excited, but I am also a little bit nervous, just a little bit nervous. Yeah, I think with big moves like this, you don't know until you do it and you throw yourself full into it to see how you're really gonna feel about it. But anyway, that leads me on to doing, what should I do next? My foundation. Next up, I'm using the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in, what shade is this? In shade Santa Fe, which always reminds me of Newsies. Oh, that kind of leads me on to how I've been. I mean, I'm not even sure if you guys really care, but I feel like talking to a camera is so therapeutic. It's weird, and I feel like when you do it, you then will see what I mean. I would definitely have to say, probably since my birthday, earlier this year, I just haven't been myself. I've not felt myself. I feel like I've lost my sparkle a little bit, and it's really strange to say, and some people may be watching this, even family that watch this might be like, oh, that's really strange because you don't talk about it. And no, like I haven't, yeah, I just feel like I've just lost a little part of me, and I don't know what it is. I don't really talk about my mental health that much, other than what I've experienced in the past, obviously with eating disorders and stuff. Mentally, I feel like the older you get, the more you realise and listen to your brain a bit more. Well, that's how I feel like I've been anyway. I have just kind of acknowledged that I've just been a little sad. I've not really been super motivated. I've not really been super excited for things. When I reflect and look back on how I used to be about certain things and stuff, I don't know. I'm just saying this out loud because if anyone else feels like it, then maybe you can relate. But yeah, I just feel a bit lost. That is also probably the biggest thing of how I feel. I feel a bit lost, and in terms of my career and things like that. Yeah, it's just a bit of a weird time. I just feel a bit strange. So I'm kind of hoping that this move and moving out of the city is just gonna spark some joy back into me, because every single time we go back to the countryside to see family and friends, I just love it. And it always gets that time where I'm like, oh, I don't want to go back to London, but then I come to London and I'm fine. I don't know. I am one big ball of I feel with talking about me, I don't know, I just find it really weird. I feel like I might do one whole video on it anyway, because I feel like it does stem from my past feelings and experiences. But I've just always been that person that's super happy, super bubbly, and I love being that person. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love being that go-to person that people need or use to feel better in themselves, but being that person as well takes a toll on you being that person. Does that make sense? So yeah, I just feel like I need to find my bubbly, giggly self 100% back again. She's still there, I know she's still there. I've just felt a bit weird. Just a bit weird, a little bit sad, a little bit lost. I'm probably just repeating myself here, but yeah, I don't know if anyone else has had the same feeling. I hate not knowing what's to come. Next up, we have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 2.75. That's kind of a big old rambling on that. I do really want to create a lot more videos on body confidence and tips for body confidence, kind of story times and things like that, and even styling videos for helping you to feel a lot more confident. I don't know, just let me know if that's something you'd like to see. I could talk about this for ages with how I feel, but I also feel that because I don't really talk about how I feel, it's hard for me to talk about it, especially because that's not really what people expect from me. We went away, oh my gosh, you guys, I've actually been on quite a few of my travels. I was so lucky that I was invited to go on the first voyage of the Valiant Lady with Virgin Voyages and Trending Travel, and that was honestly such a pinch me moment. It was a trip of a lifetime. I got to invite Jamie as my +1, and we just had the best time ever. We met the most amazing people, we made the most amazing memories, and I would 100% go back on that cruise. I'd 100% just go back on any cruise, because that was my first ever cruise and I loved it. There's just something so magical about going away on this big, beautiful ship, and every single day you wake up in a new place. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And then probably another highlight of my year, I was invited to go to Malta. Malta is beautiful. If you have never been, Put it on your list now. You are going to Malta. Absolutely stunning. We stayed in Valletta and I was invited to go work with the tourism board, visit Malta. Oh my gosh. We're already planning another trip to go back there because let me tell you, it was just next level. Everything about it was just absolutely incredible. Like we got to go to Popeye's village, we got to go to Medina, we went around the Blue Lagoon. Oh my gosh, Gozo Island, beautiful. Put it on your list. If you're wondering where to go, Malta. Go to Malta, incredible. Next up, we've obviously got the trusty contour wand. It's the Hollywood contour wand. They're medium. That's how much I use it. Oh my God. I don't even know if there's any more left. Oh no! Am I gonna need to get a new one? I'm gonna use every last A. So they're the places that I place my contour in. I did see it on a TikTok video and I've just stuck and it's just become muscle memory ever since. And then I go in and use the Bobbi Brown full coverage brush. I love the Bobbi Brown brushes so much. Josh and I went away on our little couples annual holiday. It's just been so nice to travel, obviously with the past couple of years. It's such a privilege to travel and I am so lucky. And yeah, it was just super nice. We went to Corfu in Greece. I have never been. I've only ever been to Greece once and that was on our girls' holiday. We went to Zante back in 2016. We had such a good time in Zante, it was great. It was just so nice to go and switch off for a little bit. I mean, I still created content and I still filmed things and it was just fun. I just found it a lot more natural and organic and when I wanted to do it. So yeah, I just kind of took my time, took a breather. I also read Where the Crawdads Sing. If you haven't read that book, read it now. Read it before you go see the film because that was my first ever experience reading a book before watching it in the cinema. What a book. No spoilers here, don't you worry. I don't know about you, but I always find like when I go on like we only went for a week, but even just going for a week, I felt like I needed another holiday to get over that holiday. It was strange. It was so weird. We also had such a good time. We also met some really lovely people and we just had such a good time. I really didn't want that holiday to end. Next up, I am using the Beauty Light Wand and this is in the shade Peachgasm. I do also have it in Pinkgasm, but I don't know where it's gone. So I'm just gonna use this one. It's a little bit less pink, it's just more peachy. So yeah, going back to the big move, we have a lot of packing to do. I think the boxes are arriving today so we can start getting everything packed and away. We're packing over the weekend, so everything's all ready and then we are leaving first thing at the start of the week. It is going to be sad, but I'm also really excited. I feel like you have to be, in a way. So within the time of moving out of London and moving into our new house, we are going to be staying at the parents', which I'm really excited about. I've not lived there for the past 5 years, so it'll just be really nice to kind of be back and annoy them again. I definitely will be annoying them, so I am going to have to try to keep out my way and go. I'm sure I've got lots of shopping to do in terms of buying stuff for the house and getting things measured up and yeah, just kind of getting everything prepped and ready. But within that meantime as well, we've got Josh's brother's birthday, we've got my sister's birthday. There's so much going on, so it's just gonna fly by. It will fly by. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and make the most of every single moment. And of course, we can't forget to bake. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. You guys, I am no beauty guru, okay? I am no beauty guru. And then I sit and look like this for a couple of minutes and let it do its thing. This cardigan I got from H&M because I didn't know, fun fact, I saw this online. If you take the H&M app on your phone and go into the shop and scan the little QR code on the price tag, if it's cheaper online, you can go up to the counter when you pay, and if it's cheaper online, you can ask them to price match it. So I saw this in the sale. It was priced at £12 or £15, 12 or £15, and it was £6.80 online. £6.80 for this beautiful cardigan. And I was like, right, let's give it a try. I've never done it before. I was a little bit nervous, but anyway, we went ahead. And I went up to the guy and I was like, oh, are you guys price matching? And he was like, yeah, absolutely fine. And he price matched it for me. So I got this for £6.80. My first cardigan purchase of the autumn winter season. Get me in a pumpkin patch, get me with a pumpkin spice latte, a Sunday roast, walking the dogs. You guys, I said dogs. Walking the dog. Don't, because I really want another one. I have been begging Josh. Oh, Never say never. We definitely want 2 dogs. It's just whenever it happens, it will happen. But yeah, I just want to get my best friend a best friend because Rupert gets on with dogs so well. And obviously you hear online, and even just from talking to people that have 2 dogs, they've just said it's the best thing they've ever done. So never say never. We may or may not have come up with a name already. I'm gonna leave that because that is a whole other can of worms. Get me in big puffy coats, my Barber jacket, my wellies, get me walking through the muddy fields. I just love autumn, winter so much. And Christmas. I'm gonna say that really quietly because I know there's some of you that are like, oh, Megan, I can't believe you're talking about it. Well, I am, because that's the only thing that I'm looking forward to right now. My TikTok For You page is literally Christmas. So it's just there, it's there, and I can't get away from it. I'm probably not trying to get away from it. On top of all of that, I just kind of get the powders of all of the contour and the blush. This is my little mini Hoola, and this is the Bobbi Brown angled yeah, it's the angled face brush. So I just go in and really lightly, because we've already got the contour on my face, just to give it a little bit more of a glow. So I'm going to quickly head off camera to do this because there is no way in hell I am going to be able to do this on camera. So these are the 2 products that I use, both Charlotte Tilbury, again, shock. I use the Brow Cheat in the shade Natural Brown, and then I just go in and use the Legendary Brows Micro Precision on top just to set it. So give me 2 seconds. So the brows are done, and obviously for my lashes I have the absolute holy grail Sky High Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I just love this mascara. Put me on anything better, let me know, but this, love it. And that's my lashes done as well. One final step, we go in with the airbrush setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury again. Before I went away, I got my brows laminated and my eyelashes lifted. I love it. When that was done and set, beautiful. Literally didn't put anything on my brows and nothing on my lashes for probably about 3 weeks. It was absolutely incredible. And also being on holiday, I barely wore any makeup. But now I feel like it's in that, I mean, it's been 2 months, but I feel like it's in that really like outgrown stage, like especially my lashes. They don't feel like my full natural lashes just yet. It's in that like real weird growth stage, and my brows, honestly, they are just the most natural they can be. I am looking at getting my brows microbladed. I need to do a little bit more research, but if anyone has experienced that before, do let me know how you found it, because yeah, I feel like for me and being light haired, my brows, I just need that little bit of something just to make everything every day a lot easier. So that is the final look. Naturally, as soon as I'm about to do the very last thing, the camera battery dies, so I've just popped another one in, and my last step is that I go in with my Elizabeth Arden 8-hour balm. This is who everyone wants to see, isn't it? Hey, look at your messy hair. What are you seeing out the window? So I've placed myself up on the bed, ready for the big, probably the best haul ever. So it is time for a big old lounge haul. What I'll do is insert some cutaways of me actually wearing this so you guys can see. YouTube, I am 24 years old, so this is absolutely fine. It's just me, a curvier body, wearing underwear. Absolutely normal. Let me just grab up the order so I can read the names of all the sets that I picked up for you guys. And again, obviously I will link everything down below so you guys can have a shop. Just for reference, I am a 36E in the bras and cup, and for the underwear I am an XL. The first set that we have is the Ultra Comfort ribbed set. Oh my gosh, that is a mouthful. How beautiful. So this is the t-shirt bra. I did want to get a bit of a mixture of some more sexy pieces and some more kind of like everyday t-shirt wearing bras. Sometimes obviously I don't wear one, just if I know I'm staying at home all the time, but when I obviously do want an extra bit of support, I will go and find a bra that's nice and comfy. Also, I absolutely love this color. It is super soft. This does have a wiring, which I like, so as a bigger chested girl, well. I like that extra support underneath. But yeah, this cup looks so beautiful. I feel like it's going to sit so well. It has a lovely lounge band around the back like that. It's definitely a thinner band around the back, and sometimes I do tend to find, being a part of the big titty committee, I do like having a bit of a wider band, so it'll be really interesting to see how comfy and supportive this definitely feels. And this is the lining of the thong. You can see up close the more of the rib material. I just find these thongs so comfy. Next up, we've got a pop of color, and when I say green, I just love green. I am such a green just exudes power for me. I know sometimes people see red as that. I mean, I do see red as that, but green, there's just something about green that I'm gravitated towards, you know? So this one is called the Sustainable Luxe Balcony Bra, Briefs and Thong I picked up. So here's the thong. The thong really is one of Lounge's really thin thongs. But again, I do find these really comfy. I do also find these really comfy when I do lift them over my hips. I know that is complete personal preference, but I do prefer that. And then this is the same color again, but in more of the briefs. It covers a lot more at the back naturally. I really love this color. And here is the bra. I just think it's so beautiful. I love a nice lace mesh bra, and these, I just feel like they're just so flattering. So if you do like your bright, colourful underwear, that was as adventurous as I'm going to get, especially in this haul. But next up, we have an absolute classic, one of the black balcony bras. I have a few colours of these ones already. These are just an absolute staple and go-to. I love how they fit. I love how flattering they are. I feel so confident in them, and they're just so pretty. Like, it's really nice to have really pretty lingerie sets for curvier gals. And here is the black thong, again, like the green one. It's just a classic, an absolute classic. And that's what it looks like a little bit closer up along the band. And then obviously we've got some nice lace along the front. Can't go wrong with a black lingerie set. Now, the next set, I feel is quite possibly the prettiest set that I possibly now own. This is the Sustainable Silk Thong and Bra. Look at that bra. How beautiful. We've got the silk, we've got the lace, we have a cute little L detailing there. But one thing I've definitely found, for me, the most flattering bras that I actually own are the ones that do come up almost like a V shape. I don't know if there's a name for that, but the ones that come up here and that kind of go up onto my shoulders, I love these, which this definitely is. One thing I haven't mentioned, all the bras naturally come with your adjustable straps. I mean, don't tell the other sets, but I think this one is my favorite. And the last bra and thong set that I picked up is from the Bear collection. So it's just super comfy, great for lounging about in, great for comfort, and just really nice when you need that extra little bit of So this is the Bear thong. It does have lounge written in the waistband. Hopefully you guys can see it there. But again, the material is so soft, so comfy. And here's the bra. Already, one thing that I absolutely love, it's already molded. So especially for the girls, it's already nice and shaped there. Again, I can't even begin to explain. There's a little bit of padding, not enough obviously for any sort of push-up or anything, but enough just to kind of shape everything round. I absolutely love the band on this, and this is what I mean. So along the actual back strap of the bra, this is a lot thicker, so for comfort wise, this is going to be incredible. I have high hopes for this, and I really hope it looks lovely on the cutaway. So that was my little lounge haul. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will obviously link everything down below, so if you guys did like anything, you can have a little look and have a little shop. Also, if you guys are new, I do post a lot more about lingerie on my Instagram account. I will pop it up here for you guys to follow if you aren't already. Shameless little plug, I know. And that brings my first YouTube video back. I was gonna say first ever YouTube video then. It definitely isn't. To a close. I'm just gonna finish off there. There is so much more to come, especially with moving, especially with this whole new chapter that I was talking about earlier. MASCARA. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you are looking forward to the next ones. I'm sending you all so much love wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.